Hi. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day for those that acknowledge this day. I typically don't, but this year I decided to give it a go and see what will happen. I don't know why my camera is kind of blurry, so hopefully it'll straighten itself out shortly. But welcome everyone. Happy Sunday. I am so excited that you all are here today. And once again, we have another special, lovely guest. And if you don't know who this is, it's all on her shirt. It's all on her shirt. Says what? It's in the virtual building today. So welcome.
Thank you. I love your shirt too.
Yes, I decided to do something different. I've never purchased a St. Patrick's Day shirt. And so, of course, the lovely Amazon has a variety of
Mhm.
shirts. So I said, "Well, I think I can go with this. I think if I do a DNA test, I probably have a little bit of Irish in me.
Yeah,
I mean, I think everybody probably does. So, yeah, thank you. All
it
right,
looks
welcome.
pretty on you. That color is pretty on you. And then it can just be like a lucky shirt too.
Yes, well, thank you, ma'am. And one day I want to figure out how I want to brand myself, I guess, because you have a t-shirt and you love marketing yourself with that t-shirt and I do truly love it. I'm like, if I get that, then everybody know I copied her.
Yeah, that's
But I
okay.
like it. I really like it. Welcome to everybody that's in the chat. We do have a few people already in. Hey, Phoebe's Corner. Hey, Tara. Sons and I, we did participate in a wonderful St. Patrick's Day collab. If you don't know about it, please go to start with our channels and we'll guide you to
Yeah.
the other participants of this challenge as well. Not challenge, but this collaboration. And we'll
Mhm.
talk a little bit about that in a minute. Hey, Ivana, hey, CF.
Hi, Nashay. I can't see the comments that easily. Hi, Cipher Girl. Honey Girl
Yeah,
28.
yeah, Mushroom.
Yeah.
Infamous Suz. What? The legend. All right. I like that one. I like that one. All right. Hey, PSA.
Hi, Clara.
All right. So we're just going to go through. Hey, Coco in the Shade. And everybody else. It's a lot. I try to acknowledge you all. If I didn't say anything, don't charge it to my heart at all. Tara said send her that shirt. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get going.
Okay.
My first question deals with what really inspired you, encouraged you to purchase your first Dooney?
Um, I've always been a handbag person. And what I would typically do is collect 20 or 30 bags and then tell myself, what are you doing? You don't need all these bags. And I take them all to Goodwill or give them to relatives or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
then sooner or later, I'd have another 20 or 30. And so I was always looking for that perfect bag, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was either on the purse forum or the QVC message board about handbags.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, I had seen Dooney on QVC, but um, I didn't like tassels and I didn't like the red interior at the time.
Oh wow.
So I never got a Dooney bag. And I had had a Dooney bag in the 90s, but it had the black interior, which I ended up not liking and giving to Goodwill, which I regret.
Oh wow. A
But
classic.
I didn't have any Dooneys in my collection. And then I saw on one of those forums that this thing called I Love Dooney existed.
Mm-hmm.
And they had the Tasuda on I Love Dooney. And everybody was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a $498 bag, but it was on I Love Dooney for less than 200. So
Wow.
I said, what's the worst that could happen? I ordered it. And when I got it and saw the quality, I mean, this is braided or not braided, like, yeah, woven
Mm-hmm.
Florentine leather. It smelled so good. The quality was evident. And it was, you know, that red interior. I just felt
Mm-hmm.
love at first sight. I just couldn't stop carrying it. And I just love it so much
Yes.
that, I just started collecting Dooney hardcore.
Okay.
That.
And that is a wonderful bag to start with. Typically, you don't hear too many people starting with such a classic, iconic
Right.
bag. And I didn't realize, and I know you've shared this on your channel a few times, and it probably just went over my head, but I didn't realize there was Florentine.
I didn't either until about 3 years ago. At the time, I didn't even know what Florentine leather was. I'd
Mm-hmm.
PVC, but I was really new to Dooney.
Mm-hmm.
Then I bought I should have brought it down, but I brought a coated cotton bag. I bought a coated cotton bag, and I was convinced that they had mislabeled a leather bag as a coated cotton because it smelled like leather and it was just as well made and durable. And,
Mm-hmm.
there was a time when I was ordering bags either on the secondary market or on I Love Dooney or wherever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't even have my last bag delivered and I was ordering. I called it Chasing the Dragon. I was
Okay.
hooked.
I love that. That's one of those iconic pieces I wish they would bring back for a limited time to just give those diehard Dooney lovers that came in the collection or collecting their bags after the release of that. I wish they would bring that back for a limited time, switch up the colors and
Yeah.
maybe add a little something else to it. But yeah, that particular bag is iconic. It really is.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of not deciding I want a bag until after it's not available.
That's how I do too. That's how I do. And that's how I was with the Depenta collection. I
Yes.
wanted the large satchel. I really did. And I talked myself out of it. I probably put it in my cart 10, 15 times, it seems. And then eventually it was gone. So I was
Yeah,
like, oh, it's going to come back. Mm-mm.
right. I was
I,
waiting for it to go on sale and
yes.
never did. So,
Yeah, never did. And I'm like, where the people at that bought it? Because I know y'all don't want it anymore. So just go ahead and sell it.
right, exactly. But, some of these colors, like, and the Depinta, the Tasuda, they rarely
Mhm.
come up on the secondary market.
Yeah, they do. Whoever has them, I just really want to know who they are because hopefully they're keeping their bag um, well kept and all that good stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm still hoping and crossing my toes and fingers because it's that the duck. I don't know if you have that one.
Yeah, I
Someone
do.
has.
I have a Florentine leisure shopper with the patriotic duck.
That's
But
another bag I wish they bring back.
um, I got that one at the tent sale, and I also got a small crossbody with the
Hmm.
large patriotic duck on the sample table.
Hmm.
Then I bought a large Murphy backpack in Florentine leather with that patriotic duck, and I wish I had bought the other duck patterns.
I mean, at least you had at least one. You
Right.
definitely have a collection of that.
Yeah, like this one has the center zip, which
Hmm.
isn't my favorite, but this bag is forever in
Yes.
my collection.
Yes. Awesome, awesome bag. So, one thing that I want to start doing a little bit more with my guests is what bag are you carrying today? What's your bag of the day, bag of the week?
Right here, my bag.
Okay.
This is the Pebble Grain Pochette in olive. It's
Yes, and that bag is currently on sale on
I
ILD.
saw that this morning and I
Yeah.
recommend it. I did a what fits and it's a small bag, but a surprising amount. Like I used to be more of a big bag person.
Hmm.
Since I've retired, I don't carry as much. I just make shorter trips for things, but um, I don't have it in now. But I had that big on the go
Hmm.
makeup case from Dooney
Yes.
and
Yes.
a full size wallet in here. My
Really? The on the go went in there too?
Yeah,
Wow. That's a nice little bag then. So if y'all know anyone that really needs a nice cute bag that really packs a good amount of items in it, that's a real good go-to. And plus it's stylish with those beautiful tassels on the zipper pull.
yes, that was what did it for me was the tassels. I was gonna get the baguette that
Uh-huh.
a bag has, but I was sold on it. Now I can't get enough tassels and the red interior is, like I think back of how I would turn my nose up at.
Uh-huh. I find that really funny because everything that you basically will say, no, that's not me. I don't want
Right,
that. Then you give it some time. And it's probably because you have looked at it over and over again.
right,
And
right,
it's just like, you know what? It's not looking like it used to. It looks,
right.
look
And
cute now.
it used to be a deal breaker for me if I used to carry two phones and I had to have an outside pocket. Now
Mhm.
I don't care. As long as it's a Dooney, I'm
Yes. All right. Well, I did my unboxing for St. Patrick's Day. So I did carry my ostrich hobo.
that's a
Um,
bag.
it's I don't know. And I have plenty of these silhouettes of this hobo, but this one was just a different feel. Um,
It's the
even
strap for me. I love it.
Yes, and I was just like, "Wow, what could you possibly do different?" Never thinking that, yeah, you could switch up the strap, call
Mhm.
it a different name, but it still has the same type of silhouette. But I did notice the further it's more of a narrow,
Yeah,
tall triangle, taller triangle than the other. So I was like, everything in here is more snug as far. And I'll do a more in-depth once in my bag because everything is just kind of thrown in there. But it's a more snug fit of my items. So I
yeah.
really do like this. And I forgot the name of it. Is it the I forgot. It started with a B. But
Bryce.
check out my video. I think it is Bryce.
I was
Yes.
Kylie, but then you said it started with a B.
Yes. I love to drop out hints. All right. Hi, everyone that has joined in. Hi, Diane. Hi, Shirley. If I miss you, hey, it's not intentional. I do see you in the chat. Hey, Simply D.
Hi, D.
Hey, Ola May. Welcome back, everyone. We are appreciative of you all joining in today. All right. So, what is your favorite color bag that, and it's probably not the question I told you I was going to ask, but this is just random. What's your favorite color bag that you love to purchase?
I love a green bag.
Really?
Yeah. I don't have as many as you would think, but I do love a green bag. But my favorite Florentine color is chestnut. I just,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I'm whispering because these bags, I love all of them.
Uh-huh. Okay. Cool.
So,
I
what
Let me
about
see.
you? Purple and orange?
But it's been switching up a lot lately. Such as me buying a green bag was just I wanted to get something different, and I've been really hardcore hardcore about collecting Kelly Green. Like every day, I am trying to put in the search. Y'all have you all released any Kelly Green items because I want them, and
Yeah.
that started because I think the first. I'm trying to think if it was this crossbody when I acquired this. I think this is the fold over
Yeah.
crossbody that you can use as a wallet as well. I just fell in love with Kelly Green. And then I got it in the large frame coin purse. And it was just like I was really gung ho. And then it subsided for a while. I went and got, and I just brought some of my color greens out. I acquired this grass color, which it's not as bold as the Kelly Green. You probably can't really see it too much because I need to work on my lighting.
Yeah.
But
The grass has a touch of yellow in it, I think.
yes, and
I'm
but yeah. And so I was just like, okay. Then I went to Spearmint
beautiful.
and I purchased a few items in the Spearmint. But with Spearmint, I was more lenient towards it being more of a blue versus a green. And recently I said, oh, duh, that is a derivative of green. So then I brought in mustard in my life, and I'm on that kick real hard right now. So I don't know. I just love colors. I love anything that's gonna.
Yeah. I recently did a video on my equestrian bags, and I really like the darker greens as well as the brighter greens. So this is Ivy in the all weather leather too. I don't know if you're frozen or if I'm frozen.
It, I don't know what happened. We had a little slight blackout, but we're good. We're still here.
Okay. Did you
All
see
right.
my equestrian bag?
Yes, I love that. Now, how long have you had that bag?
I got this in 2018 at the tent sale in Norwalk.
Okay. Because I said that strap, I have never seen that, and maybe I hadn't looked too close. But on that particular silhouette, I had never seen that strap.
Yeah, me either. A lot of the ones that are out there don't have it. So I don't know if it
Hmm.
was a recent redo that they did or not.
That's a classic. That's a one of a kind. I love that bag.
But then this was my St. Patrick's Day bag, my retro Janine.
Yes. Another wonderful silhouette or a style that Dooney did that's just every time they bring something out, that embossed retro was just so
Yeah,
wonderful.
that colorful one is
Yes.
DJ King and Dooney Attic 615 both have some of that colorful retro embossed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have this tab collar satchel
Uh-huh.
in Florentine in the ivy.
I
This is
love that silhouette too. I saw that silhouette on the second hand, but I had never seen it before. And it was in a woven, not woven, but I can't remember the material. I just felt like it was a knockoff. So I never tried to get it.
oh,
But
okay.
then I saw yours afterwards and it was just like, well, maybe I should have gotten it.
Yeah, I've seen
Yes,
it in
ma'am.
Florentine only, but it is a really a great, beautiful bag too.
Yes, 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 yes.
But that's the color of green that I like the most, or this camo color that's on this Olivia.
Another thing that I wish they would bring back because I would get the Olivia, the tote, the crossbody, the duck crossbody, and that.
Yeah,
That was just so ingenious when they brought the variations of the colorful different ducks.
yeah, the Wonder
That
Duck.
was yes, that was just so neat. I would never have thought of that, but that was a really good collection of bags. Let's see. We're gonna read some of the chat. Yes, Dooney does green better than any designer out there. Ivy, olive. Yeah, I have an olive bag. I don't even know where it is right now. Forest greens and spearmint are fire. You can get purse drunk on the color green. You can. You definitely can. It's just, especially when you put it in pebble grain or you put it in Florentine. Um, I just find it just beautiful. I do agree with this because when I think about like other bags or brands that I've seen, and I'm reflecting now, just coming across the green bag. One, I don't really see too many green bags. Maybe
Right.
Coach.
But
But def-
also Dooney's yellow, like that Palomino that
Wish they
um,
bring that back.
unboxed, is a showstopper. Your yellow
Mm,
bags, like the sunset and the
yes. I just can't do nothing but shake my head because I want to see those colors now. I want to see those collections, those past collections back now. I really wish Dooney had like an archive catalog
yes.
separate from the actual purchasing, just so that we can look and just drool.
Right, right. It would also help authenticate them, if you see them on the second
Yes,
market. But
definitely, definitely. Because I know back in the day, it was if it had the tag, that was it. That was a legit bag. If it
right,
didn't have the tag, then it wasn't. But people still have gotten so duped with
right,
that. I think some have forgotten that way.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, that was it. So, and I know I came across some bags. I'm like, mm-mm. And not only that, it was the stitching. If the stitching was coming loose or
right,
detaching, I was like, that's a fake.
yeah. Or
Don't bring that on.
you just like to know the official name or the official color. You know,
Yes.
like I started keeping my paperwork after watching like My Pursuit of Happiness and other channels that did that, and
Mm,
that helps a lot to remember the name and stuff.
yes, yes. And then even with me going back in the catalog, they didn't have names. I
Right,
wonder when did they start actually giving names to the bags? Because you would just have the silhouette, the equestrian, or
right.
um, some of the other ones that I can't think of right now. But when did they start naming them?
I think I heard, and I might be making this up. I thought I heard Sue Clifton, who used to be the Dooney representative on QVC,
Yes,
he said that the names were people that worked at Dooney. They started naming them after
that's
that.
honorable.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool too. So that tells me there's a lot of people
Yeah.
that has worked or is currently working at
Yeah.
Dooney. But that's very honorable,
And
you
I've been
know.
heavy, heavy into Dooney since like 2013 or 2014. And
Okay.
there were some silhouettes then that had names, but not all of the back, like they still have some that just have a type.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So what's your favorite silhouette?
well, again, calm down, everybody. It's
Uh-oh.
probably my dome buckle satchel.
Hmm.
At one point, I had 8 of them. So,
You said at one point.
yeah, I
What
have
happened?
7 now. I gave one to a friend.
Okay, okay.
I just think it's so unique. Like the satchel is kind of like the Miu Miu the bow satchel from Miu Miu. And
Mm-hmm.
the drawstring, other people have done it, but I can't recall ever seeing any other company do this hourglass silhouette. So it
Mm-mm.
has everything, whip stitching,
Yes.
the buckles, the tassels, an outside pocket.
I never saw. Let me see the side view of that bag again. Oh wow. It just makes, one thing, and I've shared this yesterday on my live. One thing that I just love about Dooney, they'll combine 2 or 3 bags, and now you have a whole new bag. You have a
Right.
whole new silhouette. And you can see how they took certain elements from other bags and created this bag.
But
And
then
it's so beautiful.
look how wide it opens up.
Yes. Yes. Oh
So
wow.
I just, you know,
What other colors do you have in that
I
silhouette?
have lavender, I have it in bone, I have it in black, natural, ocean.
Ocean is a pretty blue.
and brown tomorrow, and this is chestnut, my favorite.
Yeah.
I was giving a presentation at work years ago, and it was sitting on a table, like off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Sun hit it, and I was like, "That's one sexy bag."
Oh wow. I could just imagine everything that I would carry in that. And it almost look like a mini overnight bag too.
Yeah, it fits over the shoulder, but it's right up there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mostly carried it on the crook of my arm, but
Yeah. Okay. Well, not too much in it because that'll
right.
weigh down that arm.
But
Okay. I like that.
I think 3 of them I bought new, and the rest I bought on the secondhand market.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
But I do love a drawstring. So
I do as well.
I know this monogram print isn't for everyone, but this is my favorite drawstring of all time.
I love it. I love it. And surprisingly, I did not purchase one in that big letter. I don't
And
know why I didn't. I
um,
kept looking at it.
my second favorite silhouette, and it's so close, it's a shame to even call one my favorite and one not my
Mm.
favorite, is the Leisure Shopper. There is some. This is one that Coco Niche gave me last year.
Okay.
But this is, I don't know what it is, but I think it's this leather on leather. The way the strap attaches, I
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
love it. And you swing this baby over your shoulder, and
Yeah.
you can go all day.
Yeah, I got to get into the leisure. The majority of you all on YouTube love the leisure, and I don't think I have whatever I got could not have been the leisure because
Maybe
I
it's
didn't feel
a
the
small
same.
leisure. I mean, there's a small leisure,
Okay.
but whenever they do like really great patterns and coated
Mm-hmm.
canvas lately, it's always been the small leisure. But I
Mm-hmm.
have um, 5 or 6 leisure shoppers.
But one of those leisures, that's the one with the big duck on it. Is
Yes.
that a leisure? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wish they'd bring that back. I'm looking on secondhand to see if they would have that come back out. All right. So the next question is, and then we're gonna move from Dooney for a second. But what is your favorite small leather good that you love to carry?
Well, I have 3.
Okay.
So I'm obsessed with this color caramel.
Yes.
And this is a large credit card wallet. Oops. It fits all my cards, you know.
Okay.
And when I use this as my wallet, I'll attach the key keeper to it because I'm afraid that someone will reach in and grab it, or I'll lose it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then my second favorite is the small coin case. This is in the color leaf.
Mm-hmm. And how
And
many of those do you have in your collection? See, I tend not to ask, but I have to ask.
I don't know a count. I
Uh-oh,
did
a
a
lot.
video a few months ago on all of them, and I was surprised to find one that I didn't know I had. I had a black one. I don't remember buying or anyone giving me.
Oh
So
goodness.
multiply in my bag. And
Those
then
are really lovely.
my favorite cosmetic case. This is from the Serengeti collection.
Mm-hmm.
I love these small cosmetic cases, and I love this one because this emblem looks so great with my chestnut bags.
Yes.
But
Yes. And you love to accessorize very well with your
thank you.
bag.
I I
Very well.
I thank you. I try, but you know.
It's just natural for you. You just like, okay, I'm gonna put this, put that, and boom, you got it together.
Oh, and I forgot
Ease.
one. My favorite wallet is the large slim wallet. This is in the color.
Love it.
I just
Yeah.
love that it opens up like this.
Yes.
But
Yeah, when they brought that back, what, during the holidays, I
mhm,
thought it was gonna stay back or stay for a little bit. And once they sold out, they sold out. And I was just like, doggone it, I still didn't get certain colors that I wanted. Because I don't know, I just sit and I just wait. I did get one and I forgot that I had it. I just came across it not too long ago. Let me see if this is it. Because I was shocked. I was like, oh yeah, I did purchase this. I have it in, I think this was teal in Florentine. I think that's the
oh,
color.
nice. Yeah, I remember when you unboxed that. I went looking for it,
Yeah,
gone by the time.
I do agree with you. To just open it up like that, and it's plenty of card space and slot spaces and all that. Yeah, I love it.
I know
So
you love the large frame kiss lock. Is that your favorite accessory?
yes, and I have put those on the back burner. I put them on the back burner because once I did, and I probably need to do an updated video about my collection because it has grown slightly. Um, and I think I kind of burned myself out of that particular silhouette because my process was let me get all of the colors at the time, but I'm thinking they're going to bring and introduce more colors, and then it's just like that's it.
Right.
So they like the coral. The coral is an orange, a light shade of orange. I have not purchased that one. I've talked myself out of it because I'm like, no, I really love the clementine, but and then it was another one. I think jeans. I was like excited about jeans, and I really had it in my cart several times. Then I opted not to get it because I really want a more royal bluish color in
Right.
there. So I said, no, I'm not gonna get it. But yeah, I feel like I kind of burnt myself out of it because I think I have over 30. And that's the only thing that I will count and give you a number for as far as the LGs. Um, but yeah, I've moved on to the slim and now I'm moving on to something else. So it's just fun
Right.
having a variety and having a choice of
Yeah,
bags
that's
and
like
accessories.
the color ocean in Florentine. They seem to have discontinued that and now just do denim, which is
Yeah,
beautiful. But
yeah.
the ocean just had a deeper blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You all don't forget to like the vibe. I never ask for anything during my lives, but don't forget to like it. You know, I know you all are here and we're so appreciative of you listening in. And don't forget to drop your questions in the chat. And if you would like to come in and say, hey, we want to hear your voice, let me know. I'm going to actually put that in the chat if you all would like to come up as well.
The link, take the link.
Because we definitely will enjoy bringing you on in. All right, so we're gonna pivot a little bit from Dooney and Bourke because I know you just that's not the only brand that you collect. So,
Right.
what are some of your other brands that you really like to dive into from time to time?
Well, I just dabble in the.
Okay, just a little bit.
Um, I really like the Coach Peanuts collaboration.
Wait a minute, hold up. You know that they're getting ready to have what is the 50th anniversary.
Of Peanut. Yeah.
Yes. I said, I wanted the sons know about that.
But so I have, probably a handful of Coach bags,
Okay.
and I have one or two Kurt Geiger bags, um, three or four Michael Kors bags, and I think three Patricia Nash bags, and everything
Okay.
else is Dooney. I might have a few like just cotton tote bags, that
Mhm.
from LL Bean or that I got on eBay or whatever that just have funky design. Like I have a Bigfoot tote or something.
Mhm.
But nothing makes me not nothing does it for me like Dooney does. I just
I
love.
agree. I agree. I
All
totally
right.
agree. Do you have any plans to get anything from the canvas collection?
Yes, I would like to get one or two items. I don't. I have pre-ordered bags, but the ones that I wanted were on pre-order, and I've
Okay.
gotten those. But,
Okay. Yeah, I intend on getting some things. I really would love the oh my gosh, now I can't even think of it. The cosmetic case in
right.
the canvas. But then I'm thinking, if I actually use it for the cosmetics, I've been having some issues, y'all, with my it on the go cosmetic bag or case. I don't know why things just loosen up and just decide that hey, we're just gonna spray it all over the bag. Because I've had to clean them like twice, and
Right.
and it's easy. But if I were to get that canvas, ooh, I'm going to be so upset with
Yeah.
myself.
Maybe you could put the on the go inside of it,
Yeah,
or
I
buy
was just
a plastic one from Amazon.
yes.
It's
Or
inside.
put them in a Ziploc bag and be
Right.
done, and then put them in there. But my crazy self, then it'll end up out of the Ziploc bag and still in there.
Right. Yeah, those bags kind of remind me of the Feed International bags that I have.
Yes,
And
yes.
I do like those, so I'm looking forward to getting some.
Yeah. And then show us a comparison of and to see which one is better, which
Oh,
one
that's
has
a good idea. Yeah.
yeah, because I would love to see that. Love to see that. All right. Do we have any questions thus far from Miss Suz? I know y'all got something. You all said, and we know that she is a legend in the game of Dooney and Burke. Let's
Let's
see.
find maybe.
I think you were referring to the slim. You have it in pink. Hmm. I don't know. I'm trying to see what's on my list because I have a couple of videos that I need to drop. I will say this. I did purchase, and I'm not gonna say which one, but I did get something from the Art Deco collection because
Oh,
once I saw your zip zip, because I was debating, do I really want the zip zip or something else?
right.
So how do you like your zip zip in the Art Deco?
I love it. I only had one other zip that I got
Okay.
secondary market, one of those bio collection ones, the Croco with the bamboo
Mhm.
handle,
Yes.
that is from like the 1990s or
Yeah,
something.
the late 90s. Yeah.
But I always stayed away from the zip. I think because I liked a bigger bag, when I was
Okay.
working and stuff. But man, that Art Deco pattern is videos and pictures don't do it justice. It's even more beautiful in person. And I like
Yeah.
both the black background and the white background. They're both beautiful.
Yeah, because I got the black background and I intend on buying the white. I don't know. I'm hoping that they'll drop a couple of more accessories because it's just one right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't want that large zip around. I have
Yeah.
a few of those and I love them, but I would have liked, I guess the pattern might be too big to fit on a smaller, I don't know, but
I didn't think about that.
you
I
know,
did not think about that. Or they could put it in a the Carrington pouch as is classically known as.
yeah,
Woo! If they put that in there, that'll be great.
game over.
Yes. Because I want the white, the black, and whatever other background y'all put it in, I'll have it.
Right.
I'm trying to see what else could I imagine it on. Definitely, I think it could fit on the slim wallet.
Yeah.
If
Even
it's on the zip around,
my little wallet, it would fit. But just like on something like this or the smaller card case, I don't know.
yeah.
Would,
No, it'd just be one big letter, two
but they could
letters,
get
and
down.
they definitely could, but would it have the same effect? Because when you think about like,
Yeah, probably
the-
not.
yeah, the large DB, they had that in the zip around wallet because I do have that one, but I
Yeah.
don't recall any other accessory for that one.
Yeah, they had that in the credit card case, but I have it in the hydrangea.
Mm-hmm.
It has the large letters behind it, and it only fits like one letter on it.
Yeah. It's like, wow, y'all could have
But
kept that
the
better.
pattern kind of makes up for it. But
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, um, what questions do we all have for Suz? Because I'm thinking of some other ones that
I'm a
I've been thinking
demon
about.
for Dooney coated cotton. I can't get enough. I love it.
Yeah,
I
I
love it
agree.
even more than leathers. I don't know.
Let's see. My stuff, I don't know if I'm freezing. I do have some issues over here with my internet from time to time, so bear with me, you all. But I do agree with you on that. I do love the coated cotton, and
And
I'm trying to think what was my first item that I purchased in that. I believe it was a wallet that I bought, that a crossbody wallet. And I didn't even know what I was getting. I just love the colors.
right,
That's the only reason why I got it, and that it was a crossbody. And I felt like, oh, I could carry that for travel. Really
right.
cool. And then,
Sorry, I love the whimsical patterns.
yeah, some of that older, like I was going back through my phone looking at a lot of stuff that I put on my wish list. And that I really wish I had that Splash 1975 that came out.
Right.
And oh, wow.
Hmm.
That was beautiful. And it was another one that the graffiti.
Yes.
I wish I had something in there. It seemed like that didn't last too long.
No, I wish they would bring them back, but um,
And I will share those. One day I think I'm going to just share different things that I found in my phone.
yeah, that would
That
be
I,
interesting. You should.
yeah, because it has shocked me. So many different items. There was when they went through the I say the frills, the bag that was to me more of the Western type of bag that had
That had
it
the
was a
fringes.
crossbody.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I had that in my cart, never got it. And I
Mhm.
think I've seen it on secondhand, but it just doesn't do anything for me
Right.
at this point.
Yeah, they. I saw on one of the Dooney Facebook pages years ago a Dooney store in Arizona, which I don't even know if they still have one, was giving away a cosmetic case like this, but it had
Mm.
cactus, green cactus on it.
It would have been cute.
And I've been on the hunt for that for like 10 years. I haven't seen it again ever, you know.
Let me tell you one thing, and y'all gonna probably think I'm crazy, but one thing that I have been on the hunt for the past maybe 2 months, I think since it's been released, I want the Mickey Mouse Dooney ears.
Oh, I,
I want those. I think that is just so cute that Dooney has that exclusively for the Disney parks,
mhm,
and Disneyland. But I need to have availability to purchase one here where I am because I can't get to Disneyland too quick.
right. Yeah.
I think that is just so unique and different, and I would wear it every day.
Now, I haven't been on Facebook very frequently in the last 5 years or so, but there used to be some Dooney or Disney pages on Facebook where people would shop for you, that they live near the parks, so they go and buy them. So that might be an option for you.
I just want to make sure I can trust the person because
Yeah,
I don't need any scammers because if you scam me, I'm gonna have to call somebody for y'all.
right. Yeah, we're all gonna catch,
Say that again.
we're all gonna catch a case.
But I didn't say that. I'm not doing nothing. All right, we do have a question for you, Suz. How do you organize your bags?
Well, I have a room dedicated to them, and I have shelves on them. During the pandemic, or maybe shortly before that, I had moved all my bags. I used to have two houses. I have this condo here in Ohio, and I had a house in southern Utah. And
Okay.
for as life happened or whatever, I sold that house. But anyway, we had moved our dining room table out to Utah, so I didn't have a dining room table here. So I said I had the bright idea of setting up all my bags right in my dining room so that I could see them all the time.
Uh-huh.
It made sense to me at the time. When people would come over, they like either family or friends or repairmen or whatever, they'd be like, "Do you have a store?" You know? So when I moved my stuff back from Utah, I moved my dining room table back into my dining room. So all of my stuff is back upstairs.
Okay. Because I
And
know at one point you used to
record, yeah,
showcase. Yeah.
yeah, that was when it was in my dining room.
Okay. Okay. Never would have known that was in your dining room. You had it just well organized. It looked like you were in a closet.
Yeah. But I like to see my bags, so I
Mhm.
only keep a few of them in the dust bags.
Okay.
I think I would forget what I have or whatever, but I keep
Mhm.
my blue Florentine bags in their dust bags because they tend to patina to like a muddy green color, and I like to keep them blue. But
Oh, wow.
I've, you know, all my others, um, I just have out. But I do
That
lose
was
my small leather goods. I can't, I need a better method of keeping track of them. I lose them all the time.
yeah, because I at one point I thought it would be good to keep them inside the bag that I normally would carry, but then it got to the point I don't even care to match a lot of times. And so I may want to pull that and I'm like, where is it? Because
Right.
I have gone and
Yeah.
repurchased something not and think or forgot that I already had it. So I just dump all of my SLGs in a big tote.
Yeah, that actually works the best for me too. I just started doing that because I had two or three baskets that I would keep them in, but
Mhm.
they get so disorganized so quickly. But the tote method is working pretty good for me now. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I think I know at some point in the future I'll be a whole lot more organized because I've seen some totes of fellow YouTubers and influencers and their stuff is very organized. When I
yeah.
say my stuff is just thrown in there, it's just thrown in there. And I think they're happy in there like that.
Corner, she has it all together.
Yes.
Her stuff is organized.
Y'all excuse me, I keep yawning. I don't know. I think it's this heater starting to warm me up a little bit. So it's getting really cozy. And I got my blanket behind me. So I hope to not be over here dozed off.
I'm
All
going.
right. So a lot of times on my during my live, I ask about the favorites, but I never ask about, or I rarely ask about what is your least favorite. So Coco, thank you for dropping that in the chat. What is your least favorite Dooney silhouette?
I would say it is the Chiara or Kiara. I have it. I
Oh,
didn't bring it down, but it was a bag I bought early on in my career, early on in my Dooney obsession. And it has a really short, it's a big bag, but it has a really short shoulder that I could hardly fit
yeah.
shoulder. And it's too heavy to carry on the crook of my arm, but it doesn't really fit on my shoulder.
Hmm.
And it has a center zip. And that's when I learned I really didn't like the center zips.
Mm.
But it's I think about selling it, but I haven't, or maybe just give it away. I don't know.
That is a really good question. And I'm really sitting here trying to figure out which is my least favorite.
I'll take a picture of my Kiara and put it on my community page, or send it to you, and you can put it on yours if you want.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. That's a hard question.
But I haven't found any that I don't really like.
Yeah, well, and I'm actually
I'll say
scrolling.
the Brenna, Barlow, Flynn.
Uh-oh.
I love the look of those, but they don't. I can't figure out the three compartments. I sold all of mine that are that make. So that style, I I'm a real big satchel person, and
Mm-hmm.
I I just can't make that three compartment setup work for me.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's funny because that's what I was looking at. And it's funny to me because I love the Flynn,
Okay.
but I don't necessarily love the Brenna. However, I do have a Barlow. I think that's the Barlow that I have in Greta. That's the only one that I have. But this Brenna, I honestly have not yet gotten into it. And it may be because it's more so of the satchel style as far as the carry. But that's one bag that I just don't get.
Yeah,
And
I
especially
had
this one.
three of the large zip Barlows in Florentine, and I never bought a Flynn, so I can't say I've ever actually tried a Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I kind of steered away from them after I realized, like, I never carried my Barlows or my large zip Barlows.
Mm-hmm. And I actually was considering this a while ago. This is probably about 2.5 years ago. I was considering it. But I saw this lady in the store with this bag, this exact bag. And I didn't even ask her any questions. I just observed her and her carry. I said, I do not want that bag. It's something about it being a zip. Like, I guess you can expand it to
Yeah,
where it looks like a tote.
yeah, I love the look of it again, but
I just couldn't do it. And it's funny that I pulled this up because if you see the straps, it looks just like this Bryce.
yeah, yeah, it has the endless braid detail.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah,
So
I love
that's
the touch of the suede sticking out the side. But
yeah, I can't get
and
into that.
I bought one, and then I bought and never carried it. Then I bought another, never carried it. Maybe carried it once.
Mm-hmm.
I did sell all of those, but and those I don't regret selling. I had they were rock bottom prices. I probably sold them too low, but I just really wanted them to go. But um,
Mm.
the other bags I've sold, I kind of regret.
That's why I just can't do it. For my strategy is this. If there has been a bag that I didn't like, normally I have a conversation with my mom and she say, "Oh, I'll take it or give it to me." So if I ever decide to want it back, I'll just go and get it back from her.
Right. Yeah.
um, so that's something that I thought that I would do, maybe possibly sell a bag, but then hearing some of the stories of the process, and I think I would say if I were to sell a bag on like eBay or Poshmark
Right.
versus
Yeah.
selling it to someone in person, um, the
Yeah.
stories that I've heard on those sites, I'm just like, I don't think it's worth the drama for me.
Right.
But I'll purchase from somebody else, but me selling it, I'm
Right.
probably not going to do that. Kim
Yeah.
said this platform is dangerous. Talk about enabling. She said she's ready to go shop for some more handbags. Go for it. Go for it. Don't hesitate. We welcome everybody buying bags.
Right. And we want to see them.
Yes, we do. We definitely want to see them. All right. What's in your cart right now on Dooney?
I don't have anything in my cart on Dooney, but I put a Florentine Dome satchel from I Love Dooney in my cart this morning.
Oh,
But
wow.
I have a rule that I have to wait 24 hours after I put something in my cart before I can buy it.
Oh, wow. That's
And
a strict rule.
I have 7 questions that I ask myself. And I don't know if I'll remember them, but they're along the lines of, can I get it cheaper someplace else? So I always look on eBay or Poshmark or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We have something that could substitute. What's the worst thing that could happen if I buy it? What's the best thing that could happen if I buy
Good
it?
question.
Am I buying for social reasons? Those are the questions I remember. And so it's a pretty strict process. But then sometimes, like the Art Deco Zip Zip went on sale, and I just bought it without any ado.
Yes. Because I know I was watching for the Art Deco, along with a couple other items, but it went on sale, and I'm always shocked because I really can't figure out how soon a new collection will be put on sale. And so when that dropped the first time, I was just really, really shocked. No matter if it was 20% off or 30% off, it makes a difference. And then it went away, and I said, okay, that probably was a mistake. And then it went back on sale again.
Right.
And I said, well, this is probably the time I need to go ahead and try and see how this will look in person. Because I did go to the mall, I did go to one of the local department stores, and I saw it. But I was so distracted because now, well, at this particular store, the bag is being held hostage. You got to pull it on a cord to look at it. I can't get a real feel of this bag. And so it was cute. It was cute in person. But
Yeah.
now I'm happy that I have it where
Yeah.
I
Like
could really
that,
play
that
around with it.
Plumeria or Plumeria collection, however you say it, that
Yeah.
new one. I never saw the drawstring bag. And one of my friends here on YouTube, Susan Graham,
Hmm.
commented on my video that she recently bought that in the green drawstring,
Yes.
like drawstring. And I went to Dooney immediately, and the drawstring is sold out.
I mean, because it was on my list. It was like when I saw it in that drawstring, I said that one has to come home. Oh my goodness, several of these items. Wait a
Yeah.
minute, y'all buying it up, aren't you?
So, um,
None of the drawstring is on here. I did not know that. They
right.
must have made like two.
I didn't even know. Because when I looked at it, all I saw was that kind of domed small satchel, and then that sack, and maybe a tote. And then I never
Okay.
looked again. Yeah.
See, what they have done is two things because I hadn't looked at it again either. They just added the hobo. This was not originally
Oh,
released.
all right.
So they
Yeah.
just added the hobo.
But I'm really into drawstrings now. I don't know.
Yes, and I really want that drawstring. So they've added that and they've added this satchel. I talked about yesterday on my live how QVC has released this silhouette version of the satchel, and now they have it in this particular collection because it's different. It's not the zip zip. It kind of reminds me of the Carter a little bit, but
Right.
it's more, it's almost boxy, but it's not.
Yeah. If you search for the plumeria drawstring, it'll come up, but it says not available or something like that.
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that. I just knew that once they released the first color,
Right.
that they ah, wow. Yeah, they must have made like 5 of those bags. Wow. I am so shocked. Thank you for letting me know because I just thought I had some more time on my hands to get it. How are you liking the Turnlock collection?
I love it. I haven't bought anything, but I really like that
Mhm.
hobo that you're showing.
Yes.
But
I think it's good.
it didn't pass my 7 questions.
Well, hey, I like how you have that checklist, and if it doesn't meet it, then it's a no go. I love that.
Because
Yeah.
that flap to close it is not my favorite. I like a zipper or, you know, the flap that's on the Florentine satchels or,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah, I played around with it a little bit in the store. I recorded my walkthrough, and I forgot I did it on my phone. But it wasn't too bad. It was okay. It
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
different
I know.
feel.
I'll probably just leave it open if I get one and
Yeah,
tuck it aside, but I really love the look of it.
yeah. Uh-oh, I'm almost about to end our live. Let me stop this. I'm just clicking all kinds of different things. All right. Let's get some more info in the chat. Phoebe's Corner says she is in Ohio. Says what?
Oh, wow. We'll have to do a meetup, Phoebe, because I need it. I'm I'm outside Cleveland, so
Okay, okay. Was it something went down in that area not too long ago? I guess this last few days. I forgot what it was. No, it
there's
was the tornadoes. Were you impacting it at all?
we were under a tornado watch most of that night, but thankfully
Hmm.
in our area.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. PSA, Clara, she said, who needs to eat? Y'all, before we got on, I was telling Suz, I was outside in the rain barbecuing. It's a great feeling. I don't know why. I mean, just have your essentials on, but we just wanted some grilling done today. So it's raining, but I'm happy that I did that because I got a steak waiting on me when I'm done.
Nice.
All right. Yours is in the living room. Yes. That's why you have so much. Your wall is getting bigger. You basically gonna create like this fort around in your living room. That's gonna be pretty dope. Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah.
pretty dope. All right. What silhouette do you love or do you have the most?
I would say it's the well now I was gonna say my dome buckle satchel because I have
Mm-hmm.
7 of them, but Lord only knows how many drawstrings I have.
Really? So let's see. I know that I have. Let me see. Let me make sure. Have I purchased another drawstring? We'll say I have on average 12, maybe 14 drawstrings. How many do you think you got, Sus?
I think I have fewer than 14, but
Okay.
it's close.
Okay. So we share that love of drawstrings. Cool, cool.
I had a drawstring. I forget the name of it, but it had a flat lock on the front pocket. Oh, the Samba collection.
Yes, yes, yes.
I had a drawstring and I never carried it. I sold it, and now I'm on eBay
Yeah,
today looking for that Samba drawstring.
yeah.
But
Because you just think that it's gonna be there, and then if you want it again, you can repurchase it easily.
right, a few years ago, I tried a drawstring and I just was like, where have you been all my life?
I'm trying to think aside from this recent the Plumeria um collection with that drawstring, because we both want one of those, primarily the green one. Um, I'm trying to think. Oh, I did say I want a patent leather one,
Oh, okay.
and there is a Saffiano drawstring that I'm looking at. I've been looking at
Yeah,
because to see that entire bag, one color, strap and all, I have to have that in my collection.
that would be gorgeous.
Yes. And I forgot about it and I just thought about it now. So I need to go back and see if it's on sale at all because I do want that in my collection.
You know, they
So
had them at the tent sale in 2018. They had a really nice Saffiano drawstring that came with a set with the coin purse.
mm.
And I'm so mad that I didn't buy it.
Were you into drawstrings then?
No,
Yeah.
but my future self is mad at my past self.
Of course. Of course. That's how I am as well. All right. We got some talk about the Flynn. You sold it. I love the Flynn, and it's because of when I carry it. Normally, it's when I was working for someone else, so going into the office and working these long overnight shifts and all that stuff. That was the perfect bag to carry to put any and everything in, and even going to school for me. I have a Flynn that I have yet to carry. My big DB in the color jeans. Loved it. It's such a beauty. I just actually, when I was reacquainting myself with my bags a couple of days ago, restuffing it with everything, this is a bag that I just, because of the beautiful color and the large DB and the style, I just wanted to be like the centerpiece of a table.
Right?
It is so pretty to me. So
Yeah.
I do have that, but I love the Flynn. You
That's
said
how
it's
I
two
feel
bucks
about
each.
their shoppers.
Okay.
They're great for travel because they have the zip top closure.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay. Wait a minute, Tara. She says she has 12 things in her cart. You might need to pass this checklist over to Tara. She said she like to put things in her cart and then leave.
yeah, sometimes you'll get a coupon.
Definitely. I hope you all know that you leave it in there for about that 24-hour period. You get that email, hey, you left something in your cart. Like, how did you know? And half the time I'm not logged in to my
Right,
account. So how did you know?
exactly. They know.
Yes. Miss Cece said they have the patent leather drawstring from 118 in black. And I looked at that, but the one thing I thought about with the black, because the only patent leather bag I have is damaged. Um, and I did a video and I think I've showcased this. I'm
Yeah.
going to pull it out right now. Y'all hold on a second because I always talk about that bag and sometimes it brings tears to my eyes because I love that particular tote and the way that it looks. It's just sitting over here. So y'all hold on a second.
Let's see. I'll try to read the messages here. Oh, Phoebe, you're near Columbus. That's a quick drive for me. Oh, see for girl, you're a patent junkie for Dooney. I don't have any Dooney patent leather. Yeah, Kim Career, you know, take over that room. Yeah, I've always been into handbags, but since I've been into Dooney, it's hard to part with them. There you go.
It's this lovely ditty.
Right.
And the reason being is because the ink transfer that I'm assuming occurred with a dust bag that I did not know early on
Right.
about how to store. And all honesty, it wasn't because I put it in a dust bag, it was because it was near a dust bag.
Right. I don't
And
have Dooney patent leather, but I have a patent leather, um, organizer or calendar cover from Filofax, and
mhm,
I had it standing next to another leather cover,
uh-huh.
and it got a little bit of, from that just standing next.
Mhm. Yeah. It's just it's a bummer. And another thing about what I've done to this bag is the painted, I I say the painted trim that
Right.
was on the rolled handle, it was peeling. I just pulled it off because I was just like, I'm tired of it just hanging. I just yanked it off. So some of the strap has it on there and some of it doesn't.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what this silhouette was called, but it reminds me of the Russell because of the way that it snaps at the top and it's
right.
just wide and large. So I just said it's like the Russell.
Yeah, and it looks like it has a hang tag on it, doesn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
so maybe it is a Russell.
Loved it, loved it, loved it. Still love this bag. I've been thinking of maybe getting somebody to just paint it in the front because of this transfer because I can't get it out.
I know.
I
Have you
just
tried Vaseline?
I think I've tried some of everything. I don't know. And it's in here now because it's been like that for a number of years
Right.
now. So I just figured it's probably a no-go. The straps have definitely patinaed, and it's so weird now that I'm looking at this. This was my apprehension about getting an art deco because the the leather or the trim on there is light. And I was just like, I don't know if I want that. Forgot that I had already bought something like this and it definitely has gotten darker, but you could tell the difference in the color with the tag and the straps, two different colors
I I
because it did.
I'm not advocating this, but I do put that Fee brings leather treatment, Aussie leather conditioner. I put that on my um, the Art Deco on the leather portions, and
Okay.
it does protect it.
Okay. I went ahead and bought this with the
Yeah,
everybody's encouragement.
right.
I'm going to use it soon, hopefully.
That's
So
good.
yeah, I'll probably go ahead and try to do that as well, just to see what will happen. All right. No, not the whole collection is in your cart. Okay, so you have that crossbody in your cart. It is such a nice spin on just not having like I guess plain flowers, but you just have that look of a basket, and that's cute. I love how Dooney does that. It makes it as if it's really that, and then when you touch it, it's not that.
Right. It's almost like a trompe l'oeil effect,
Hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Oh, it is. It has been, but I love this bag still. I just been stuffing her and just letting her sit in the office because I tend not to have my bags in the office. But I said you can stay in the office. You get special treatment. I don't know. I thought about trying to maybe send it to them. They probably could fix the um that painted thing on here on the strap.
Yeah.
Let's see. It looks like I took it out. Well, no, it's like bits and pieces of it still at the bottom of it, but I may. I may. Now I've been pretty good about sending my items or certain items back for repair. I've only done that two times. And one of them, I believe it was this one because this came off after me carrying it for maybe two or three times. And I was like, what? And so I sent it back and it took a minute, but they ended up actually, I think, just replacing it. I forgot how my history is, but I did do recordings about this early on when I started my channel.
I
And my
remember.
yes, because I was really mad about it. I was crazy because I love this little bag. It's so cute. And my mom has her one of her drawstrings, the lining separated. So she was putting stuff in her bag, but it was actually going back behind the lining.
Oh
And
wow.
so sent it back. It's brand new. I tested out because I was like, is this really a brand new bag or did they really replace it? My mom had an ink stain on it. I said, y'all really really fixed the bag. You didn't just replace it. And it looks brand spanking new. So I said, y'all did a great job with that. So
Yeah,
who knows? I may just decide to test it out and see because I know when you inquire about it, they want to see pictures firsthand to see if it's even worth attempting. So
yeah.
we might dive into it and see.
That's such a great feature of Dooney that they stand behind their bags and repair them too.
Yes, yes, wonderful, wonderful feature. Fuzz, do you have any questions for me?
Um, wow, I just drew a blank. I feel like I know so much about you from watching your videos and the other lives and things like that.
Yes,
I did have
yes.
a question, but
And it could be about anything. I think it could be about anything. Let's see.
now, do you go to all those marching band things that you post on your
Have I gone to all of those?
yeah or
Oh yes, yes. I've gone to all of those events, and usually it's halftime at the Jackson State University
oh
football games. And so yeah, I'm there in the stands and I'm like, let me record this because every now and then I might want to hear some instrumental music because I love music. And
yeah
so to hear that live, and they're the sonic boom of the South. If y'all don't know, if y'all didn't see them at halftime, Super Bowl halftime show, they are wonderful, wonderful. They have been as part of our culture here in Mississippi, in Jackson, and they'll be featured next year at the Rose Bowl. So, hey, be on the lookout for them. But yeah, I was there and I look forward to some upcoming events where they'll be featured and things like that. I love music, and so if you tell me not to record, I'm probably going to sneak and record anyway
who's
because
your
I want to have that history.
recording artist? I think you recently saw Usher.
Yes, yes. And I've had to really come off of my Usher high because going to Vegas was a big deal.
Yeah.
Because one, it's a big deal because I don't like to fly. I have flown a few times in life, and to go the route because my brain processes why do I have to go over here and then I have to fly back over my home state in order to get over here. I don't like that part. I love to drive, y'all. So
Oh,
going to Vegas is
that was my question. Was what's the longest you'll go on a car ride? Like, what's your limit for a car ride? A car.
well, I I myself, I've driven 11 hours by myself because the adrenaline was I didn't want somebody else to drive because they had just gotten their driver's license like right before the trip. I'm like, no, you're not driving. You're not experienced enough. So that's the longest stretch that I've driven by myself or as the driver. Um, it just doesn't matter. My family and I, back when I was a kid, we had a family reunion from Mississippi to California. So we um took a bus as a family. I don't know, I can't recall how many, 60 of us on a bus. And we
Wow.
had a wonderful time. So that was like 2.5 days because going across Texas is a whole day as a
Yeah.
country in itself. So yeah, I rather the road trips than to fly, but when I do fly and I get over my anxiety and all of that stuff, I'm pretty good. I'm excited. But what I did this last time, I was not hydrated. So when I got off the plane, I was real irritable and I had to get myself rehydrated and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's how it went for me.
Did you
But
ever cross country train trip.
That's what I've been thinking about. I've been seriously thinking about. I want to go on those wine trips. Um, I really would love to go to California and to do one of those because I have family out there, and some are in the central part of California, and then to take a train to the northern part to visit family. I think that would be pretty fun. So hopefully I can do that one day. But let me tell y'all about me too. As soon as I get my brain wrapped around to doing something, then I turn on the news and then there's an accident or
Right.
something tragic has happened. I said, well, forget that. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So, have you done any cross country? Because, like you said, you had a home in Utah and then being in Ohio.
Yeah.
So, what's the preferred method of travel?
Yeah. My husband did not like to fly either. He was in the Air Force as a young man, and he thought he had used all his air miles with God, and he thought he was going to plane crash or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he would drive everywhere. Like we would drive from Ohio to Calgary, Canada, which is almost to Alaska. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
or we've driven all over the U.S. And he would just drive, everywhere. But he passed away a few years ago. But
So, do you ever think about doing a road trip
yeah,
yourself?
yeah, I think I would be better at it now because I had cataract surgery a couple years ago. I can see at night.
Okay.
Before,
Okay.
not see at night at all.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, my hope is that because we've come out of the pandemic and hopefully we won't be going into another one,
Right.
that because I would really love to experience the meetups like you all had in Chicago and some of the other areas across the country. I think that'd be really, really great to meet everyone in person and just to fellowship and mingle amongst each other. I
Mhm.
think that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
And
that would.
especially if they come back with the tent sale in person instead of online, because this online one is not it.
Yeah, if they do come back with the in-person tent sale, I encourage everyone to go at least once. It's such a fun experience.
Yes. And I have to live vicariously through the past videos because I randomly go and look at the one in 2018, I think
Yeah,
2016, and I'm like, man, I just pause and like, oh, that bag still exists today, so maybe it'll still be around. I would
yeah.
love to get that.
Dooney has some fun videos on YouTube just from Dooney
Hmm.
tent sales too.
Yes, I love that. All right, Helen said, sign her up. I hope that happens soon. I really have my fingers crossed because if it was the 50th.
Yeah, and they had that down to a science, the tent itself and restocking and checkout and everything. They, managing the line and everything. They know how to do it. They have
And
people.
nobody
Yeah,
being upset. Everybody is just
right. Yeah,
happy shopping.
right.
So yes, definitely have our fingers crossed on that. All
Yeah.
right, everyone. It is almost an hour and a half into this, and I try not to go over an hour, but if the conversation is going pretty good, we go for it. However, I do know that it is Sunday, it is St. Patrick's Day, and maybe some things y'all want to watch on TV, go eat, have a good merry time, get you a little drink or something, not too much, a nice little spirit. But I'm so appreciative of Suz for coming in and chatting with us about her collection, which she is definitely the legend of Dooney and Bourke. I agree. We're gonna have to get you like put that on the back of your t-shirt. Make sure you get that on the back.
Well, thank you.
'Cause
So fun for me.
yes. And I hope you all addressed your questions and you're satisfied with this because this was fun. And I do hope to have Suds back on probably later on this year to do a follow up to see what her collection is looking like in some of the bags I know she's going to purchase that she probably didn't tell us about because she likes to try to put herself on the band. What is it? The bag ban island.
Jail.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I love when you do that. I'm about to go find that video again. All right. Well, you all have a wonderful evening as well as a great week, and we will see you back on next Sunday. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to have a guest next Sunday, or I may. Let's see. What is next Sunday?
The
It's
20th.
not Easter. It's not Easter.
I think it's, yeah,
So,
Good Friday. Or no.
yeah. So we'll see what's shaking on that time. And if you want to be a guest, let me know. But I will see you all anyway next Sunday. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Everyone.